Hello children, how are you all today? Welcome to your computer class. Well, you must be wondering, who am I? For those who don't know me, as many of you already know me, I am Dipali and I shall be taking up this very interesting subject with you called computer science. Well, in the last class, children, Divya ma'am would have discussed about the IPO cycle. About the IPO cycle. So let's quickly do a recap of whatever she had made you study in the last class. Now children, understand that for getting any task done, it is just not a magic that every task would get done by its own. No, there is no abracadabra also to it. You have to follow certain steps for completing a task. Now for example, mama has to serve you a glass of mango shake. A glass of mango shake. So first of all, understand that she has to put together all the ingredients, all the things that would make the mango shake tasty, yummy and just for you. So let us quickly think about it. For a mango shake, you would need mango, sugar, milk, maybe some ice cubes if you want it cold. Yes. So all these things for making the mango shake would be called as input. Would be called as input. Whatever is going inside the mango shake will be called input. Right? Okay, so the input is ready. Now the second step, as our cycle says, is the P. P stands for processing. P stands for processing. Now what do you mean by processing? Well children, processing means that how is the task being done? Whether mama has been mixing it, whether mama has been making it in a blender, this is how processing takes place. So now class, how is mama going to make a mango shake? Of course in a blender. So what she is going to do is, whatever the input is, the mango, the milk, the sugar, she is going to put it in the blender. She is going to put all these things in the blender and put the blender on for a minute or so and the mango shake gets made. So mixing all these ingredients, mixing all the inputs that have gone for the mango shake and making it in the blender is called processing. Mixing it in the blender is called processing. Yes. So the input is done, the processing is done, and now it is time for output. Yes. So what would be the output? Of course, the output is a big, yummy, cold glass of mango shake. And this is how we complete the IPO cycle. Yes. Quickly, let's do a recap. Input means all the ingredients which go into our mango shake. So mango, sugar, milk. Processing means making it in a blender, mixing it in a blender. And O, output, is the glass of ready mango shake for you. So children, you keep practicing this at home. Input, processing, output. We'll go step by step, and that is why it is called IPO cycle. Input, processing, output. Yes, easy. And be inquisitive. It is time to go around the house, watch mama, papa doing their daily chores and find out, what is the IPO cycle for every task. Making a mango shake, washing clothes, making tea, making vegetable, how does mama prepare dinner, what all is the input, what is the processing involved and what is the output. Now I shall take you to some more quick examples on my laptop. Okay, so children, as I promised you that I am going to show you some more examples of the IPO cycle which you can actually see in your household every day. So there is this first example which says about the IPO cycle of making an orange juice. Now children, for making an orange juice, what would be the input? Yes, of course, the oranges. Can you see the oranges here? And ma'am has written underneath input. Yes. And how does mama make the orange juice? Well, she puts all the oranges in the blender and she mixes it well. So here in the blender, the processing is happening. And as you can see, the output is a juicy, tasty glass of orange juice. Now the second example. See here, a child is playing with the clay. So what is the input? The input would be the clay. The input would be the clay. Since the child is making it by his hands, with his hands, it is the processing that is happening. And output, you can see the ready-made toys. The toys which the child has made. Yes? So input is the clay, processing by the child, and output the toys. Now, the next example is of a yummy pizza. I'm already feeling hungry. So what would be the input for the pizza? Yes, of course, the pizza base, some vegetables and sauce. So these are the inputs. The processing happens in the OTG. It happens in the OTG or microwave. Mama puts it on and the pizza starts getting made. And the output, of course, is a yummy slice of pizza. Yeah. So now, let me just ask you a question. Let's move on to my next slide. Whoa. We need to guess the correct answer. So, wherein input is some water in the ice box. The processing happens in the refrigerator. Any guesses for the output? Yes, my children have already guessed it right. The output would be some ice cubes. The output would be ice cubes. Good. So now moving on to my next slide is a quick recap of the IPO cycle again. I stands for input. P stands for process or processing, and O stands for output. Yes. Now class, this slide in ma'am's system shows the example of our body as IPO. How does our body, do different tasks? This is how. The eyes from which you see, the ears from which you hear are the inputs. Now whatever you see, whatever you hear mama's instructions. Your brain here starts processing. Oh, mama has asked me to pack my bag. Okay. So here I go to pack my bag. So the processing has happened in your brain. You have taken mama's input. You have processed in your brain, and the output, of course, will be your actions or your mouth, which says, Mama, my bag is ready. Yes? So eyes and ears are the inputs. The brain is our processor, and our mouth, our actions, is the output. Now class, our third chapter in the book says, how does a computer work? Yes, of course, there has to be an IPO cycle for the computer as well. The computer will not work on its own, isn't it? Dipali ma'am has already told you that computer is a machine. Computer is a machine. It's not a human, no. The computer is a machine. And like most machines, it cannot work on its own. You tell me, car is a machine, scooter is a machine. Do they just start, rolling by themselves? No. Mama or papa, they have to drive it. Does the mixer grinder start working on its own? No. Mama has to press the knob. Only then it works. And so is the computer. So is the computer. It cannot work on its own. It has to be told. It has to follow the IPO cycle. Okay, so we just saw that computer, which is also a machine, cannot work on its own. It needs help. It needs instructions. And of course, it has to follow the IPO cycle. The input, processing and output cycle. It has to follow it. Now in the next class, children, I will explain it to you that the computer also follows the IPO cycle and how does it do it? Which all parts become the input? Which all parts become the processing unit? And how do we get an output from the computer? Till that time, you all need to read lesson number 3 on page number 25. Just read one page of that lesson, which is page number 25. And in case you face any difficulty, please ask your class teacher to connect to me. I will be so happy to call you back and explain things. Now I will see you next week, and till that time, you know what's your homework. You have to be inquisitive enough and find out about different IPO cycles of all the tasks that you see at home. Till then, bye-bye. Have a nice week.